Okay, here we have two more questions from exercise 13a. I hope you have done the first 8 questions, and after that we have these two questions there in the book. These are the kind of questions that we get in the papers, in the CIE papers. They give you one of these shapes and then they ask you to perform different tasks. If you look at question number 9, they have given you a grid, okay, in which only one square is shaded. Okay? There are 9 different squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there are 9 different squares and only one of them is shaded. I really hope that you can see. What is question number 9 asking you to do? In question 9 they are asking you to do shade. They are asking you to shade one more square so that this shape has two lines of symmetry. Okay? There are different kind of tasks that are given to you. They are asking you to shade any one of the unshaded square of your choice, but you have to make sure that the shape has two lines of symmetry after you have shaded any one of the squares that you think is appropriate. So if I shade this one, and then I try to divide it into two symmetrical shapes, so obviously this is not possible. This is not going to happen. If I just shade this part, and then how am I going to divide it into two symmetrical parts? Okay? So you have to make sure that whichever of these squares you shade, okay, after that the shape that you get is symmetrical. You might shade, let's just suppose this. If I just shaded this, so am I going to divide like this? If I am dividing like this, they are not symmetrical shape. If I am going to divide like this, obviously they are again not, they are symmetrical, but I haven't shaded anything. Okay. So I hope that you have an idea which square I am going to shade. If I just shade this one, if I shade this square, then I have a symmetrical shape. I may divide it like this. This is the first axis of symmetry, or I may divide it like this. If I divide it like this, the axis of symmetry becomes 1, and if I divide it like this, the axis of symmetry is 2. Is that okay? Okay. I hope that I'm very much clear about this, and there is no confusion. Okay, is that okay? And then question number 10, what are they asking you to do? They are asking you to draw one more square anywhere. Just continue drawing a square. Let's just draw a square over here, maybe over here, maybe over here, or maybe over here. Anywhere. Just draw one more square so that the axis of symmetry becomes 1. There is one axis of symmetry after you have drawn the square. So I might draw a square over here. If I draw a square over here, I can divide the shape into these two symmetrical halves, or maybe into these two, or I might maybe draw it like this. If I draw it like this, so I can divide it into this part. As first, one more thing, they ask you to make sure that whichever square you are drawing, that should only get you one line of symmetry. So if you are drawing it like this, you are going to get one line of symmetry. You are not going to get this axis of symmetry. But if you draw it like this, how many lines of symmetry did we get? 1 and then 2. So this is not the right option. You cannot draw this one, because if I draw the square over here, the axis of symmetry will not be 1. That will be more than 1, and I only want it to be 1. So the correct option is going to be maybe this. I can draw a square over here. The line of symmetry is going to be this. Or can there be any other option? I think yes. This is going to be one more option. If I draw a square over here, I am going to get this as an axis of symmetry. There won't be any other option. Okay. And if you maybe just look at it closely, so you might come out with some more options. I am not going to think that out for you. You have to do those things also. So these are two very important questions. That is why I have specifically discussed these questions. So you can find more questions like this in the past papers, and you can practice those questions. Make sure that you understand how to shade a specific square to get the required number of axis of symmetry, and how to continue, how to add an additional square into a given shape so that the axis of symmetry becomes what is required. Okay. So this is all what we had in exercise 13a. I really hope that you have understood all those things, and in the next class, in the next session, we will be discussing rotational symmetry. ठीक है. After that we will be starting 13C, the exercise that we actually want to do in this year. These all are the things that we have discussed in the previous year. So all those students who have not done these things previously, kindly make sure that you go through all of these videos as many times as you like. And if you have any questions, kindly leave a comment in the Google Classroom. I'll try to answer your query as quickly as possible. Thank you.